Hello and welcome to Nature and Science on CCTV International. I'm Dang Bing in Beijing. In today's program, we'll first tell you about some of the secrets of the rainforest. If you head northeast from Bangkok, the Thai capital, and drive for 205 kilometers, you will reach the Khao Yai National Park. On May the 20th, 2007, a Chinese film crew accompanied the park's forestry corps into the ancient forest in search of wild animals.
The head of the corps is named Li Ban. Every member of the group patrols in the mountains for a month. This time, Li brought the team members some emergency medicine. Khao means mountain in Thai. In 1962, the first national park was created here, covering 2,168 square kilometers. The unique geographic position of the mountain has contributed to its unusual ecological environment. Located in northeast Thailand between Korat Plateau and the Munan River, the Khao Mountain is the cradle of various evergreen and deciduous forests. It's a paradise for wild birds and mammals. The rainy season has started now. Located in the south center of the Indo-China Peninsula, Thailand reaches to the Malay Peninsula in the south. Its narrow part has the Indian Ocean on one side and the Pacific Ocean on the other. Thailand is located in tropical and subtropical areas, most of which belongs to a tropical monsoon climate. Every year, the dry season lasts from November to May, and mainly the rainy season from June to October. Our crew arrived during the migration season when many animals are very active. Because of the humid weather, the animals can be seen everywhere along the road. While walking in the forest in the rainy season, people have to be very conscious of the blood-sucking leeches. The local people reminded our crew to wear high boots and tight-fitting stockings. Soon, our crew arrived at a watch station set up by the park for tourists to observe the wild animals. The lawn in the park is burned once a year so that the new grass will grow and the animals can enjoy eating it. Soon it started to rain heavily. The stream among the pebbles rose rapidly. Because of the heavy rainfall, Khao Yai National Park is famous for its spectacular waterfalls. After a heavy rain, many animals will appear. In the evening, our film crew followed the forestry corps to look for the nocturnal animals. There are over 200 wild animals in this park. This is the only park in Thailand that people can observe animals at night. Under the careful guidance of the corps leaders, our film crew was driving in the park. Reptiles like snakes and animals like porcupines are seen passing by or coming out for food. In one of the grasslands, we found a large number of sambars, a kind of deer. Our arrival put the sambars on alert. Sambars are active at night. They hide in dense woods in the daytime and come out in the evening. Sambars like water very much. They spend most of their time beside the pond. They live on the grass, bark, bamboo shoots, and fresh leaves. They also like saline alkali soil and saline water. Because either they've gotten used to people, or our crew is far enough from them, the arrival of our crew didn't cause them any panic. Nevertheless, mortal danger is somewhere nearby and invisible. The next day, after the rain, the water level in the pond had risen considerably. The workers came to the pond. Suddenly, they found a dead sambar in the water. Why is the dead body here? Is it one of the sambars from last night? They hauled the sambar up onto the shore and found a round wound on its thigh. It was probably bitten and died from blood loss. Sambars can run and jump at an alarming speed. When cornered, they can jump over a 6-meter moat and a 2-meter-high ant pile. Even tigers are left far behind. So old and injured sambars are often the targets of predators. Usually it's difficult for predators to catch them unless the predators carefully conceal themselves. So what exactly had happened at the pond site last night? And why didn't this sambar escape successfully? A sambar had died in the pond. The mystery of the death of the sambar grew more intriguing with the following observation. With the help of the park workers, our crew found evidence of a feline animal in a tree trunk. The clouded leopard and the Panthera tigris corbeti were once discovered in the park. Nevertheless, it's hard to find traces of them now because of illegal hunting. It's estimated that there are less than 10 Panthera tigris corbeti in the park today. So, apparently, this animal could not have been the attacker. Soon, a gibbon appeared. The Malayan lar and the concolor gibbon coexist in the park. They live in rainforests, eating shoots, leaves, and fruits. Sometimes they also eat insects and birds' eggs.
You're watching Nature and Science on CCTV International. Time now for a short break, after which we'll continue with our story from the Thai rainforest. Stay with me. Welcome back to Nature and Science, brought to you by CCTV International. The Malayan lar is a monogamous creature which lives for 20 to 30 years. During her lifetime, a female produces a single infant a year. With their highly flexible wrists, Malayan lars are capable of moving through the forest in a series of apparently death-defying movements. Because of this, they have earned the nickname, the stunt artists of the forest.
The Malayan lar has many colors: palm gray, dark brown, and black. But they all have one marking in common. Their hands and feet are all white. There's also a white ring on their faces and long and thick hair all over their bodies. They're highly evolved. However, it seems that they would have nothing to do with the death of the sambar. On a tall tree, a huge wild honeycomb attracted everyone's attention. A black shadow suddenly showed up and started to climb the tree toward the honeycomb. It was a black bear. The black bear is known for its poor sight, but it has a very sensitive sense of smell and good hearing. It also swims and climbs well despite its bulky body. Bears are large carnivorous animals. Their favorite food is honey. Though bees strive and even sacrifice their lives to fight against the thief, it is in vain, because the bear's skin is very thick, especially its big paws. The black bear is a good swimmer and enjoys attacking animals, and people sometimes. It attacks sambars from time to time. Could it be the murderer? We know that bears paw their prey, but it seems that the wound of the dead sambar does not match a bear's paw. Our crew went back to the observation stand again. A group of wild bison had come into the picture. Now they were coming here for salt. These bison are called Indian bison. Because half of their limbs are white, they're also called white-legged bison. They have large horns, they're agile, and they can run very fast. Their only predator is the Indo-Chinese tiger. Indian bison were once described as cunning and fierce animals. However, they're actually shy and don't like to be near people. A bison becomes vicious only when it's wounded or cornered. Could one of the bison be the killer? When our crew got back to the shore where the dead body of the sambar was, it was already lunchtime. The sun was shining over the water. A tortoise was lying indolently on a wooden stake in the water. Suddenly, a yellowish-brown shadow appeared in the woods. It was a wild dog. Apparently, he'd noticed the dead body in the pond, but hesitated for a while before he came near what could become his food. He looked around, as if making sure that the flesh was not already claimed. Soon, he ran away. Meanwhile, the tortoise became frightened and jumped into the water. Soon, the wild dog came back with a partner. Even when there are two dogs, they're still very cautious about approaching the meat which lies before them. They sniffed about and waited till other members of the pack came. The wild dog is a social animal. Its official name is the Asian wild dog. It's one of the best hunters in South Asia. They're vicious, fearless, and move in packs. There are even records of them killing a leopard and a tiger. It's difficult for other animals to fight against them.